Hi everyone, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to discuss about the topic called electronic spreadsheet. So let me move on to the topics, subtopics what we are going to discuss today. So we are going to see about the introduction about the spreadsheet and the spreadsheet users, LibreOffice Calc users and spreadsheet softwares, and then getting started with LibreOffice Calc. That is how to open LibreOffice Calc software and how to start the LibreOffice Calc in your Windows operating system. So these are the topics we are going to see here today. So let me move on to the next topic called introduction. So introduction, what is spreadsheet? It is an application and it is a tool which is used to perform all kind of calculations easily and accurately. So normally when you go for any kind of calculation, simple calculations, either we will do it in a mind or we will go for calculator in order to complete our task. In the same way, for a large kind of data, when it is going to be involved, so we can go for the spreadsheet application in order to do the calculations in an easy way and in an accurate way. So for this, the spreadsheet softwares are very helpful. So here we are going to see about LibreOffice Calc software. So likewise we have many softwares in order to do the calculations in a computer. So spreadsheet is a long sheet of rows. So it is looking like a tabular format only. So it is a long sheet of rows and columns on the computer screen to do the data analysis and the calculation. So we can perform some kind of analysis on the data, that is called a comparison, okay, decision making, all those analysis we can do it with the help of this spreadsheet software, and we can perform the calculation also. Okay, so in other words, a spreadsheet is a grid. It is looking like a grid or table which is interactively manages or organizes the data in rows and columns. So we can arrange the data in either in a row wise or in a column wise. We can arrange the data and we can do some kind of storing of data and editing of data. All those things we can do. That is only called manages. So manages and organizes the data in the rows and columns. Otherwise it is called as electronic spreadsheet. We can call this spreadsheet application in another name as electronic spreadsheet. And what are the spreadsheet uses or applications? So normally it is used to manage financial and accounting documents. So financial related documents and accounting documents can be maintained with the help of this spreadsheet software. And using this we can create the data report. So we can generate the data report also, and we can generate the bills also, invoices we can generate, and we can perform data analysis from scientific or statistical researches, and we can do variety of calculations on the data. So storing, manipulating and create graphical representation of data. So here all we are saying the word repeatedly, data. What is meant by data? Data, it may be in the form of number or in the form of text. So normally on numbers only the calculations are going to be performed. Provide built-in formulae and functions. So it can provide built-in formulas and built-in functions also is going to be used, like sum, minimum, maximum, average and all you have studied in Microsoft Excel. So those kind of functions are going to be used, inbuilt functions are going to be used in this spreadsheet. So for common mathematical, financial, statistical and logical operations, we can use the built-in formula and functions. So these are the uses of the spreadsheet. Next we'll move on to the uses of LibreOffice Calc. So LibreOffice Calc is one of the spreadsheet software. It is used to represent the data in the tabular format. So tabulation of data we can do with the help of this LibreOffice Calc, and simple mathematical calculations we can perform in this LibreOffice Calc, and complex calculations also we can do with the help of the formula and the functions. We can arrange the data in a ascending order or in a descending order. So that means sorting. What is meant by arranging of data? That is called as sorting only. And filtering the required data. So according to your condition or whichever conditions you are giving, according to that the data is going to be filtered and it is going to be displayed based on your condition in the computer screen, and checks the validity of the data, and protection of data using passwords. So we can set the password in order to protect our worksheet or the entire workbook. So that also useful in this LibreOffice Calc. And we can save the data for the future use. We can do the saving of all our data in a LibreOffice Calc. So that is another advantage of this LibreOffice Calc. So what are the other kind of spreadsheet software we have other than this LibreOffice Calc? So we have Microsoft Excel, which is the product of Microsoft company, and LibreOffice Calc, it is one of the free software which can be installed when you are installing the Ubuntu or Linux operating system in your computer. And OpenOffice Calc, this is also downloaded from OpenOffice org website. and Apple Incorporation numbers. So like that we have a spreadsheet, different spreadsheet softwares. In this we are going to study about only the second software, that is LibreOffice Calc. Next, how to work with the LibreOffice Calc. So how to open this LibreOffice Calc software. So LibreOffice Calc is a spreadsheet application of LibreOffice suite. When we are installing the operating system Linux, that is free open source software like Linux or Ubuntu operating system, the LibreOffice Calc gets installed by defaultly along with the icons for each component of the Libre. These icons are then placed on the launcher office like a writer, or icons are like writer icon, calc icon, impress icon, like that different launcher icons we can see in the launcher office. So in Windows, if you want to use this LibreOffice Calc, you can download it from the official website, that is LibreOffice website. You can download and you can use this in a Windows operating system, and you can install in your computer. So once you have installed in your computer, how you can start opening the LibreOffice Calc software in a Windows operating system. So in Windows, you can look at this diagram also. In Windows, find the shortcut of LibreOffice on start menu or on the desktop. So when you click on the start menu, here you can see the shortcut of the LibreOffice Calc software, or else you can find it in the desktop and you can double click on that shortcut icon in order to open the LibreOffice. This is one way we can open the LibreOffice Calc, and the other way is you can click on this window menu. This window menu you can click on and select LibreOffice application. This is a LibreOffice application 5.4. Under this you can find the LibreOffice Calc software. So if you click that, the Calc spreadsheet window will open. So next we are seeing this Calc spreadsheet window, LibreOffice Calc spreadsheet window. Here we have different parts, several parts of this LibreOffice Calc you are able to see here. So we will discuss these parts alone today. That is quick access toolbar, title bar. Normally the tools which we are going to access frequently is going to be placed in this quick access toolbar defaultly. If you want, you can add some of the tools also in this quick access toolbar. Normally save option, undo option, redo options will be placed defaultly in this quick access toolbar. We can also customize our tools inside this quick access toolbar. So next, title bar. So title bar normally used to give the title of the current spreadsheet, and this entire rectangular ribbon is called this top entire rectangular ribbon is known as called as ribbon, and these three are control buttons. So here minimize button, that minus symbol represents minimize button in order to minimize this opened window, and this is called a maximize button, and this close button is indicated with the help of the cross symbol. So if you want to close this window, any opened wizards, if you want to close, you can click on this close button. These three are called control buttons. Next we have menu bar. So around 10 menus are displayed here, like file, edit, view, insert and all. Next bars are called standard toolbar and formatting toolbar, and here we have a formula bar, and here we have insert function, and this is called a name box. So whichever cell you are currently selecting, that cell name will get displayed here in this name box. So currently which cell is active here? The cell which is selected. So when you click inside the box, the cell will get selected with the help of this dark area. Darker boundary will appear in around the cell. This cell name is indicated here like A1. So normally the cell name starts with column letter and the row number only. So columns are indicated in a vertical way and rows are indicated in a horizontal way. So horizontally rows are going to be indicated here, and vertical values are represented by the letters, alphabets. Okay, next vertical scroll bar we have here. In order to view the larger contents, when the contents are going beyond the screen size, we can go for this vertical scroll bar in order to scroll up and scroll down. And likewise we have horizontal scroll bar also down, it is placed here. And last bar is called status bar. So the status about this worksheet you can view from the status bar, and above the status bar we have sheet tab in order to show the sheet numbers. So currently which sheet you are working on, that sheet will be selected. If you want, you can change the sheet name also. So defaultly 3 sheets will be available in a workbook, and these arrows are going to be used as a navigation arrows. So if you click this arrow, right arrow, it will be moved on to sheet 2 and then sheet 3, like that it will go on. When you click on this left arrow, it will be moved to left side like a sheet 2. From sheet 2 to sheet 1, if you want to move, you can click this left arrow. So this name is called as worksheet navigation, and this is called sheet tab, and this entire long bar is called a status bar. And the most common functions what you are performing here, that function and its result is going to be displayed here in this place. And zoom control in order to maximize the window screen and to minimize the window screen. If you want to minimize, you need to move to left side, and if you want to maximize, this circle need to be moved to the right side. So like this we have around many parts under this parts under this LibreOffice Calc. So with this we will finish today's class. Thank you.